From a $200 budget hero to a $900 flagship that vacuums in the dark, the gap between cordless vacuums has never been wider. Reviewers tested well over 100 models across hard floors, carpet, and pet hair. These 5 rose to the top. Vacuum Wars calls it the highest-ranking cordless vacuum in its price range, full stop, and that title has held for multiple years despite newer models entering the market. In deep carpet sand testing, it tied at 96% pickup, a score that beats plenty of much more expensive vacuums. What makes the 200 stand out beyond performance is the thoughtful design. The brush head lays completely flat for real under-sofa access. The bin pops off one-handed, and 3 LED lights on the head illuminate every crumb. Reviewers comparing it directly to the upgraded Levoit 300 find the cheaper model actually wins on crevice cleaning and filtration smoke tests. Vacuum Wars currently lists it as their top cordless pick by the numbers, ahead of every other model they've tested, including newer releases. The laser floor head is not a gimmick according to testers. It genuinely surfaces fine dust that naked eyes miss entirely, which matters if you have allergies or just want proof you cleaned. At 230 air watts and 6.8 pounds with the head attached, it sits in an interesting middle ground. More powerful than the Shark, but lighter and cheaper than the Gen 5. Reviewers specifically note that the V15's head swapping requirement between carpet and hard floors is the one practical disadvantage the Shark PowerDetect doesn't share. Testers at Vacuum Wars gave it an A- for its price tier, specifically calling out build quality that feels more substantial than the competition. The fully sealed dust canister is rare at this price, and the anti-tangle brush roll pops out for easy cleaning. A genuine overachiever for pet households. One detail that stands out across reviews is that the FurGuard can stand up on its own without a wall mount, something most cordless vacuums at any price cannot do. The 50-minute eco runtime is competitive, and the HEPA sealed system is the kind of spec you usually pay significantly more to get. Vacuum Wars ranks it right behind the Dyson V15 by the numbers, but calls it the more practical choice day to day. You get the auto-empty base, the flexible wand that bends under furniture, and a single floor head that handles everything. That combination is hard to match at its price. In independent carpet pickup testing, the PowerDetect scored 73% on deep sand extraction, beating both the Tineco and the Levoit Aero in that head-to-head. The rear LEDs that activate near baseboards and the ability to vacuum in both forward and reverse directions are details that smaller brands haven't matched. Reviewers call it the benchmark. That 280 air watts figure is the highest of any cordless stick tested, and the sealed filtration system is a step above even the V15. The integrated crevice tool hiding inside the wand is the kind of thoughtful detail that justifies a flagship price, if you can absorb it. The Gen 5 is also notably quieter than earlier Dyson models thanks to redesigned internal airflow, and it has been rebalanced to reduce wrist strain on longer cleaning sessions. Reviewers note the LCD layout is cleaner and more readable than the V15 screen. The Gen 5 tops the charts at 280 air watts, the highest suction of any cordless stick on the market. But reviewers keep circling back to the Shark PowerDetect as the practical winner. You get the auto-empty dock, the dual brush roll, and smart surface detection for hundreds less. 2 great answers, depending on your budget. If budget is the priority, the Levoit Levoit 200 is the consensus value pick, full stop. Step up to the Bissell FurGuard for serious pet households. The Shark PowerDetect is the sweet spot for whole home cleaning. And if you want the absolute best and the price doesn't sting, the Dyson Gen 5 Detect is the one.